What if the greatest betrayal in history was part of the greatest rescue plan ever? The night air in Jerusalem felt different, heavy, as though heaven itself was holding its breath. Crowds had cheered just days before, shouting praises as Jesus Christ entered the city. But now, shadows whispered through the streets. Something unseen was unfolding, a divine plan and a human betrayal. Among the 12 disciples walked a man whose heart was slowly drifting into darkness, Judas Iscariot. No one noticed the storm inside him, but heaven did. Judas had seen miracles. Blind eyes opened, the dead raised, storms silenced with a word. It's something inside him had begun to change. Greed, doubt, disappointment. The kingdom he expected was not unfolding the way he imagined. And slowly, his devotion turned into disillusionment. What begins as a whisper in the heart can become a decision that changes eternity. In the shadows of the temple, Judas made a choice. 30 pieces of silver, the price of betrayal. The religious leaders smiled, thinking they had finally found their opportunity. But they did not realize they were stepping into a divine script written long before time began. That evening, Jesus gathered his disciples for a final meal. The atmosphere was calm, yet deeply sacred. Bread was broken, wine was shared, but beneath the peace, something deeper stirred. Jesus knew. He had always known. Then Jesus spoke words that froze the room. "One of you will betray me." The disciples looked at one another in confusion and fear. "Is it I?" they asked. But Judas remained silent, hiding behind a mask while his heart raced. Jesus dipped the bread and handed it to Judas, a quiet signal unnoticed by most. In that moment, the line between light and darkness was crossed. Judas took the bread and with it sealed his decision. Judas stood and left. The scripture says, "And it was night, not just outside but inside him." The darkness had taken hold, and he walked quickly toward betrayal. Meanwhile, Jesus went to the Garden of Gethsemane. There, he prayed with deep anguish. His soul was overwhelmed, yet his obedience remained unshaken. "Not my will, but yours be done." Heaven listened. Angels watched. The moment was near. From a distance, flickering torches appeared. Soldiers, priests, and leading them, Judas, the one who once walked with Jesus, now led his enemies straight to him. Judas stepped forward. "Rabbi," he said, and kissed him. A gesture of love twisted into betrayal. In that single moment, heaven and earth witnessed the depth of human failure and the beginning of divine redemption. Jesus looked at Judas, not with anger, but with sorrow. "Friend, do what you came for." Even in betrayal, he chose love. Even in pain, he chose purpose. The soldiers seized Jesus. The disciples panicked. One drew a sword, but Jesus stopped him. This is not how the kingdom works. He surrendered willingly for a greater plan. As the weight of his actions settled in, Judas felt it. Regret, fear, emptiness. The silver no longer mattered. What he thought would bring gain brought only destruction. Judas' story is not just history, it is a warning that even those closest to truth can fall. But it is also a call to guard the heart, because small compromises can lead to eternal consequences. But even betrayal could not stop God's plan. What looked like defeat was the beginning of salvation, because through the cross came redemption, and through sacrifice came eternal hope. This Passion Week, remember, even in the darkest moment, God is still working.